Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This is your host, Rising Oblivion. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about all things Persona 5 Royal. More specifically, how things are going to be going when it comes to pre-orders, pricing, DLC, and physical versions of Persona 5 Royal. Because there is going to be some differences here and things that we can talk about when it comes to Persona 5 Royal and what we're going to be seeing exactly when it comes to these, I guess you could say, next-gen versions, or this so-called sort of like remaster of Persona 5 Royal. So first things first, let's jump into pre-orders and pricing. So we do know over in Japan that Persona 5 the Royal, or Persona 5 Royal, however you want to put it, was set for 7,678 yen with tax included, which roughly translates over to about $60 or 60, euros or so. So it is still going to be a full-priced game. So yes, you're not going to be getting this at a discount. It looks like Persona 5 Royal on the next gen versions and whatnot, and also on the Switch, I guess the Switch is like current gen, I guess you could say, and PC is its own thing. So Persona 5 Royal is going to be priced at full price. Unfortunately, that is the case, but let's go into some more details and talk about things physically and why maybe this price point isn't so bad. But let's go ahead and jump into the physical releases first, and then we'll talk about what's all included with this. So, we do know that the Persona 5 Royal is going to be getting physical versions for the Xbox One, the Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and also the Switch. So that is nice. We're definitely going to be getting some physical versions for all the different versions there. I don't think this is exclusive to Japan. Pretty sure everywhere is going to be getting this. And as far as we can tell, this is the only physical release where we're getting out of Persona 3, 4, and 5, jumping to all the different consoles and stuff. This is all we have when it comes to physical releases for that trilogy that they have talked about that we're getting. So, as we can see for now, this is the only physical release stuff that we have. Even they have said that Persona 3 and Persona 4, they're just going to be digital downloads. We're not going to be having physical versions of those, but if you are a collector, then I guess, you can have Royal on the Switch physically or whatever else. I have Catherine on Switch, SMT5 on Switch. I'm probably gonna cop it on Switch. I don't know. Hopefully we end up seeing something like a steelbook. That would be nice. I think the SMP5 steelbook was very nice. I do like the design of the Royal steelbook, so if they could do something like that for the Switch, that would be really cool, or the PS5 and Xbox and stuff like that. It'll probably be a limited run, similar to what they did with Catherine and Royal when it first came out and everything, so there'll probably be a real limited run if they end up doing steelbooks. If not, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But let's talk a little bit more about what is included in this version of Persona 5 Royal. So it is not just going to be base Persona 5 Royal. It does include all the DLC within these different versions. And as far as what we know, there was supposed to be a remastered title on it when it was released on things like the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and PC. So we might be seeing this more as your ultimate experience when it comes to Persona 5 Royal. And I'm not 100% sure on the Switch if it's going to be considered a remastered version or just the Persona 5 Royal plus all of its DLC. More than likely, it's just going to be Persona 5 Royal, all its DLC, but when it comes to the PS5, the Xbox Series X and S, we're going to be experiencing this game obviously at a higher frame rate. It's going to look better. It's going to be playing better because it's running on better hardware and it's actually optimized for that hardware. So that might be why they're trying to give this a full-priced price point, because there is tons and tons of DLC. There's DLC of fighting the P3 protagonist, P4 protagonist, having different demons, having different DLC outfits and whatnot for the entire party, because Royal added its own DLC. So we're going to actually be having a lot of DLC that came from Royal. Obviously, Royal had all the DLC from the base Persona 5, so you're getting the ultimate Persona 5 experience when you're getting this version of the game. Does that mean necessarily having it be full price is justified? I don't know. I mean, that's kind of up to you. I'm not too sure if a lot of people are going to like it being full priced, but I think personally, based on all the DLC and the fact that this game is like over 100 hours, I still think that it's worth the money because I don't know. I think you get so much more of an experience out of it. There is a lot included within the game. that to me justifies it. Maybe to you, not so much. If you already played Royal on your PS5, maybe this really doesn't have a place for you, and I totally understand that. So it's kind of up to you on whether or not you think it's worth the full price. But let's go ahead and end this video off with talking a little bit about pre-orders. I think I said I was going to do that earlier in the video, but we'll do it here. So Japan already had pre-orders go up from multiple different sites and places, and they had already sold out. Yes, the physical copies, of course, sold out. Digital, obviously, you're going to be okay. You're going to have unlimited amounts. Whatever, you know, it's digital. That's nothing new. But this game might be somewhat limited when it actually comes to its physical versions. At least in Japan, a lot of websites had already sold out. I know people from the West were trying to also copy their copies from other places like PlayAsia and whatnot to try and get a hold of a physical copy, at least a Japanese physical copy. And a lot of people like playing it in Japanese and then playing it in English and playing it in different places. So we do know that it had sold out in Japan. When it comes to pre-orders here in the West, typically we do get pre-orders a little bit later compared to, you know, places like Japan and whatnot. So it would not surprise me within the next week or so, or the next couple of weeks, that we end up getting the pre-orders up and ready here in the West. So keep your eyes peeled, because more than likely it's going to be jumping around to us here pretty soon. Hopefully things don't sell out super fast, and I will make sure to try and keep you updated here on the channel if you are wanting to get a little bit of a heads up to know when this thing is going to be going live, because once it goes live, it could be gone in a matter of hours. Hopefully, because it's P5 and this is their big title, they don't do that. I feel like they're going to have plenty of physical copies, at least for P5, but you know, steelbooks and whatnot for P5, it might be completely different. We might see a whole different situation. I don't think they're going to be doing collector's versions for this, but who knows? I might be wrong. They might be trying to really push, you know, P5R as far as it can possibly go with this release. And you know what? Honestly, I hope they do. At least I would love to have something like a steelbook, but hey, I'm just happy this game is going anywhere other than the PS4. The fact that it's jumping to next gen for PS5, Xbox, Switch, and PC, I couldn't be happier. Even if I don't get a hold of a physical copy, I'm still very happy for this game to be where it is at currently, and the fact that it is, you know, not just limited to the PS4 anymore. That makes me really happy. So either way, we'll see how things go. I'll make sure to keep you updated here on my channel. Like I said, I will help you know when things go live. Keep your eyes peeled on Twitter and whatnot as well. You can follow me there. I also have a Twitch down below and probably will be streaming this game. So if you want to see whether or not you actually think the game is worth playing, if it looks good, if it runs good, I can let you know there on my Twitch channel. I plan on streaming a decent bit more. So there's my plug at the end of the video. But yes, we're going to be getting physical versions for P5R for the Xbox One, Series X and S, PS5, the Switch, and potentially, you know, we're going to be having maybe steelbooks or something like that down the road. Fingers crossed that we have something like that, and this game is going to include all of its DLC and everything, but it is priced at a full-priced game. That is sort of the bad side of this, I guess you could say. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you on the next video. Hopefully this helped you out. Drop a comment down below on what you're going to be getting this on. I'm very curious to see if people branch out to things like Xbox and PC with this. I know a lot of people are going to be getting it on Switch, but I'm curious where else people are getting this. Comment down below. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.